Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland Reviewer, and I'm doing a special video of my top 5 films of 2018 so far. Since we're in July, this is a little late. I haven't had the time to actually do this video, sorry. And we're halfway through the year, and these are some of the films that really stuck out to me as my favorite films of this year. And I will be doing my top 10 list again at the end of this year, and hopefully my friend Matt can do it again with me. I really enjoyed making that video, even though it was an hour and a half long, so those who actually watched it, but this one is going to be considerably shorter. I'm going to try to be to the point. But number 5 is Paddington 2. God, I saw this back in January and still absolutely love this film and think it's adorable and endearing and lovely and fun and emotional and everything about it. Paddington is such a cute little character. The physical comedy, the great script, all the wonderful characters, the emotion. Hugh Grant getting injected in this film as the villain is so delightful and cheesy, and chewing that scenery like a champ. And he does such a great job. Brendan Gleeson chewing that scenery too. But Ben Winshaw's performance as Paddington is just so great and so adorable. I absolutely love that film. And this is literally a film for everyone. So anybody in your family, you watch this as a family because it is worth it. Anybody can enjoy this film. There's something for everybody. And it's one of those special films that crosses that. Now, my number 4 film, A Quiet Place, and this is such a big surprise for me with the whole John Krasinski directing and writing this film and really taking the reins of this. Him and Emily Blunt are fantastic. I was surprised with how much I felt connected to this family and these characters, because that's what took this film here. Instead of this was really tense and thrilling, I felt the emotion I felt for this family, and there's moments of like my jaw dropped. This film surprised me, and it was such a well done, well made film, and such a unique experience of you wanting to stay quiet too, because you're sitting there, it's like we can't make any noise. And that was such a great part of this film, and done in such a unique, high concept kind of way. Number 3, Leave No Trace. So this is the newest film that I have on this list, and this film blew me away. Go check out my review that I just did today as well. This film is emotionally resonant. It's so real and gritty, and you feel the chemistry between Thomas and Miss Kenzie and Ben Foster. It's such a lovely father-daughter relationship, and they really own this film, and it's beautiful, it's well shot. There's moments where you feel on edge, worried about their safety, and wondering, is this the right choice, or should they be sitting in like a regular society, or should they be able to embrace this lifestyle of living off the land? And because the thing is, they made it work, and it seemed like it really worked, but it makes you answer those questions, and it really has some very powerful emotional moments and so well acted. Number 2, The Death of Stalin. And this film, I remember seeing the trailer being like, oh my god, this looks insane. And it was from the guy who made In the Loop, and I saw that film last year sometime and was so engrossed by it. I'm just like, holy crap, the dialogue in this is hilarious. The satire and the commentary is so biting and sharp, and this film had that too, dealing with such an interesting, unique time where it's really dealing with the society that Stalin created, and it all falling apart when he passed away, and all these crazy characters dealing with all these really dark, menacing things, and who gets blamed for this? Who takes ownership on this? And the performances are amazing. Steve Buscemi, Jeffrey Tambor, oh my god, Jason Isaacs, amazingly hilarious in this film, Michael Palin, and I forget the name of the guy who's the heavy-set one. Sorry, should have done my notes, but he was so fantastic, and everybody in this was great. It's so darkly funny and intense and really powerful and really impactful, and a lot of very modern issues in terms of politics and stuff like that are really shown to light in this film, and that's why I love it so much. But number 1, Time to Gush is Annihilation. I am a sci-fi junkie, such a huge fan of that genre, and Annihilation from Alex Garland, who made Ex Machina, one of my other favorite films of, like, was that 2015? But, oh my, this film blows your mind, and it's such a high concept, high intellectual science fiction, which I love, but something that's more than that, it brings in horror, it brings in action. There's so many things that this film does right and balances different subgenres of science fiction, and the last 20 minutes of the film will mess you up. The music, the cinematography, the characters, everything is so intriguing, so engrossing. The performances are amazing. Natalie Portman, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Tessa Thompson, Gina Rodriguez, they all carry this so well and really sell this film. And it's such an intriguing, crazy adventure that you go on. And I recently rewatched this last weekend and absolutely loved it just as much as the first time. Those are my top 10. I know how to count. I have a degree in accounting. My top 5 films of 2018 so far, we have number 5, Paddington 2, number 4, A Quiet Place, 3, Leave No Trace, 2, Death of Stalin, and 1, Annihilation. There's other films I look forward to this year, see if they'll knock them off. I'll have that video coming to you shortly as well. Go check out these films if you haven't gotten a chance. A lot of them are on DVD and Blu-ray and probably order on demand at this point, except Leave No Trace. Go see that in theaters right now. Absolutely love these films. Highly recommend all of them.